and make sure that's working as well, because I think we missed one of them last week. It didn't start properly, and oh, there we go, it started. It takes a while. Maybe the internet's just having a wee sleepy day today. It must be. Oh, look at all those hearts already. Oh, bless you. I love those hearts. Do you know those hearts actually help our algorithms so much? They are amazing. Those little wee invented type things. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. I saw that you had responded that you, the lemon essential oil that you had, is it a culinary one? So long as it's a culinary one, then you can put it into your tea. That's fine. Yeah, otherwise you can just do some fresh lemon juice or a lemon, you know, any sort of lemon juice in it. So it's edible, yeah. So you can put that in it. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that will be absolutely fine. Yeah. Ah, beautiful, Michelle, beautiful. Excellent. I'm so glad to hear that. Have you started chanting with the full lot? I'm curious to know if you've done that, just to see. It's always love it to know whether you have done that or not. It is quite special. Yes, I made some beads for Michelle and sent them. And hey, there was no hassle sending them either, Michelle. You didn't get charged any tariffs or anything for them when they got there, obviously. So yeah, that's brilliant, eh? I was so pleased by that. I was thinking, oh God, they're gonna hold it up and she's gonna end up having to pay more, and that's brilliant. That's brilliant. Yeah, lemon juice is fine, Robin, too. Yeah. Yeah, doTERRA do a lot of edible type ones. So yeah. Yeah, but you just have to be very careful. Yeah. Hello, Howard, my darling. Lovely to see you, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Ah, perfect. Yes, yeah. It's to get into the meditation with the beads properly. You don't want to have interruptions. Absolutely. Yeah, I have a feeling it was even maybe just by a couple of days faster than me sending things to Australia, which is just over the water. And, yeah, I was like, I couldn't believe it got there that fast with no hassles. Oh, that was so brilliant, so brilliant. I'm so glad you love them. Yeah. As soon as I sat with your energy and that, then all of a sudden it just popped in. Those are the beads. Those are the beads for her. Yeah. Yeah. Ollie, what I do with my tea is we have a little, the whole thing goes with, we start with a card and then we have a little steeping sort of ceremony. So I do a little wee meditation. We sip the tea, my tea, and if you've got a tea, you can sip your tea as well. And then we look at the leaves in my cup. So I'll turn the camera down so you can see them all. And then you can give me some images. I usually do about 3 per person, and you can see what images are in there. And then the message comes as a group for all of them. But sometimes one symbol will just be what you need to hear, or it might be the whole message at the end that you need to hear, Ollie. So that's sort of how it works. But have that intention, because you can put that intention into this cup, and then something in this cup will come out and help you with that, with that issue, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Peta, lovely to see you. You've popped over quickly. Yeah, I know. Amazing, eh? Amazing that something from here to Australia takes longer than here to America. blows me away all the time. And it's the same way coming back. I can get things from America here so much quicker than from Australia to here. It's weird as. However, I almost think it's the Australian postal system. Sorry, Michelle, Peter, but because when I sent something, because it was Peter's birthday just recently, and I sent something to her, and the parcel within a couple of days said it had landed in Brisbane, and then it took nearly 10 days more to actually get to her. So it's like, oh my goodness. Oh dear. Oh, I've had the heater on in this room to warm it up, and now I'm like, oh, hot. I'll cool down. It's off now. Yes, welcome, Ollie. Hey y'all, Michelle. Another Michelle. This Michelle, the Hey y'all Michelle, is a fabulous teacher. Wonderful, wonderful teacher. Yes, my phone has it jumps from the new one to the old one. Sorry, I was just gonna show you, because yeah, so yours has got along the bottom there the what's on now, not teachers. And it's really annoying, because when you want to find a teacher, you have to press that what's on, and then the explore button, and then I'll type me. So you have to then type the person you're looking for. So you have to know their name, and and then you have to normally go to a filter to find the person. But no, now now I'm coming up. So I don't know. The last few days I've had to go to the little filter thing up here to find the person, and then scroll down to teachers, and it's like, but hey, I came up straight away. Woohoo! Something good about that. Something good about that. Okay, let's put the music back on, shall we? Because I've got a nice little tea garden music going on. Yeah, mine has been stable for about the last day now, but it would go back to the old to the new within an hour, so it would just keep swapping back and forth, but it seems to be stable now. Yeah. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. They're more energetic, sort of related. Yeah, and I think a lot of that too, Ollie, can be with this wild season that we're going through with the eclipses, the Lion's Gate. We've got a new moon, which is about to start today, I think, or early tomorrow morning for us. So yeah, there's a lot in the air that Earth is sending us that is really winding up the emotions and the energetics in our body. So yeah. Yes, absolutely. It seems that every time we have these conjunctions of different things going on in the moons and the different cycles and that, it often causes a lot of tech issues. You're right, Peter. Yes, tea fairies. Yes, please. Fabulous. All right, my lovelies. Well, I will put my card here. I'm looking at this because my computer is here, and for this tea live, I have the camera right here in front of me, so I can flip it down to show you the tea leaves. So excuse my head going back and forth. Okay. All tech doesn't work normally for me. This is one of your issues. Yes, Ollie, and yes, I would definitely put that down to the beautiful and wonderful things that screw us up quite a lot um, in our beautiful universe, So I thought today we would use this one. I think we've used this one in this group before, the Witch's Way Home. It's a beautiful, beautiful deck. Just to see what, there we go, they all came out. Just to see what wonderfulness. It's always wonderful to pull a card before the tea leaves and to see what comes out in the tea leaves that matches the card. It usually happens, and it's even though I know it usually happens, it still blows me away. I just love those synchronicities when they happen. They really do. Notice this since I was maybe 10 or 11. And computing, yes. So yes, yeah, and that's as if you're definitely going into that sort of field, Ollie. Lovely to have you at 19 on an app like this. Oh, there we go. Is fabulous. Well done, you. Well done, you. And yes, the atmosphere, the moons, the eclipses, and all that can really, really upset tech. Quite spectacularly sometimes. Yes, persevere, my dear, persevere. I love this one. Hear the whispers of your intuition. Look at that. Got my microphone in the way. Hear the whispers of your intuition. What's your intuition saying to you today? Do you listen to your intuition? Does your intuition, do you hear it? Does it speak to you? This card is beautiful. Then yes, if you have been searching for answers, then I would look into the planetary side of things and just see what you find out, because it really does, looking at the wrong camera, really does affect those sorts of things, and our own energy as well. Definitely our own energy as well. Yes, it's a perfect card, isn't it, Peter? It's, me and whispers. I love whispers. And this card is like a little whisper, isn't it? It's a whisper on the wind, through the trees, and it's just reminding us to that our intuition has been speaking to us all along. It always has. You affected. It's probably my problem too, Peter. My fieriness and my Leo. Yeah. Yes, Ollie, we are absolutely all here for you. Definitely. So yeah, your intuition is speaking to you. It always is, and we need to create the space to be able to hear it. And it doesn't shout. It very rarely, whacks you on the head and say, listen to me. It's not force. It doesn't demand. It's not overwhelming, but it just arrives. Intuition just arrives, and you have to have that space and that stillness, often, not always, but that stillness to hear that intuition. And it can be a feeling that lingers, it can be that nudge, that whisper. It can be a dream, or, something that stays with you all the time, or a moment of knowing that you can't quite explain. So you're Gemini? Yes, Gemini, probably. Yes, I would agree, Peter. Michelle, sorry. Yeah. I love that, Peter. Very strong and clear. I love that. So is mine, actually. I am really exhausted today, though, and it'll be interesting to see what I can get from these leaves today, because it's not happening at the moment. It's not happening. And I think that's just because I'm really tired. You tried and looked into what feels like energetic, spiritual, astral things I can find, and nothing seems to work. Ah, awesome, Ollie. Well, let's hope and be fabulous to see if something in these leaves can help you too. Yeah, and sometimes though, we have to sit with it, to not chase the answer. Sometimes we just have to breathe and hand it over, let it go, and then sit and listen and receive and see what our intuition will tell us is going on. Ollie, that maybe is something you can try. Yeah, they're beautiful colors in the card, aren't they, Randy? They really are. Yes, I know. I'm quite fortunate on my PC, which I'm on at the moment. I'm watching lives on here. I can put hundreds of emojis still, but on my phone I can't. Hi, Bottle. Lovely to see you. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Yes, so intuition. You just have to become still enough to hear it, and I think like what Ollie's doing is that you're looking outside for answers, for certainty, and that we seek advice, we signs and reassurance and confirmation from the world, around us, and we forget that one of those wisest voices we will ever hear lives within us. And so trust that inner voice, just a little tiny bit more than you did yesterday. Trust that voice. Ah, okay, interesting. Yes, Randy. Yeah. When I'm doing it on my desktop, not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. Yeah. Muscle testing. Fascinating. I'm just organized. I'm just been writing a new meditation actually about letting go of things. Maybe that would be good for you. Yeah, Reiki. Yes, and with Reiki, it's something you need to keep doing. And maybe it's something that you can, the small little things that you can learn for yourself to keep doing on a daily basis. And yeah, I always find with Reiki that I continually need to keep working with it. Definitely. Intuition is maybe there's something that's been going round and around in your mind. Maybe there's something that on your path that you're questioning or trying to explain. And this beautiful Witch's Way Home card it just reminds us that our intuition is often speaks before our mind understands too, which is interesting. We don't always need all the evidence before taking the next step. Sometimes we just need our soul to recognize that truth long before our thoughts can make sense of it, and that's a challenge sometimes, but it does. So this card is a beautiful card. It is of deep inner listening. Notice those places what that bring you a sense of peace. Notice what repeatedly returns to your awareness as well. Those things that just keep happening. You're like, that's your intuition. Notice what your body says, when you start to imagine one path versus another path, and listen to your body, and that's your intuition speaking. Intuition is more often felt as an expansion rather than a contraction. You know, it's a certainty rather than, you know, an anxious sort of urgency. And the more you honor those whispers, the stronger they become. The more you start, you know, listening to those whispers, then you'll start hearing them more and more and more. So you have to come home to yourself. You know, you have to really come home to yourself for intuition. Hey, Cora, lovely to see you. Oh, beautiful, Randy. I'll have to look her up. Yes. Yes, yeah, and find what works for you, even if it's for a short time, Ollie, so that you can continue to come back to it. And it's just something that maybe you have to add to your routine to keep that under control. You know, we're far more intuitive than we've been taught to believe. We really are. We sense things before they happen. You know, you've obviously been in a room where you've felt the energy of that place or the people, you know, and you may have known deep inside when something was right and when it wasn't. And your intuition isn't a gift given to the few. It's your birthright. It is absolutely your birthright. And it's an invitation to just create space for it. You know, walk in nature without any destination. Just go for a wander in nature. Sit in silence for a few minutes. Write freely in a journal, even if you're writing the same word time after time after time, but it's your intuition starting to flow through your hand into your paper. Listen to music, you know, music that really touches your heart, that really speaks to your heart. Go and watch the birds and the clouds and the trees, you know, those things. You know, Spirit just loves speaking to us through simplicity. Absolutely. And it's a very simple thing you can do if you're out walking in nature, or if you're just sitting watching the birds, or if you're going to write in your journal. Just place your one hand over your heart and then one hand over your lower abdomen and close your eyes, and then take 3 slow, deep breaths, and then just ask yourself, what is my soul trying to show me right now? And don't search for the answers. Just try and quieten your mind. Just listen. And even if nothing comes immediately, you know, that conversation has begun. And then the intuition will start to unfold, you know, maybe through a relationship, or maybe just every moment you choose to listen then strengthens that sacred connection. Intuition is beautiful. Intuition is beautiful. So listen, hear the whispers. I like that. Hear the whispers of your intuition. And I love that. It's the way, you know, she's sitting and just amongst the lotus flowers, just being in nature and just sitting and being still. Yeah. I love that. Yeah. And that is fluidity. Absolutely, Howard. Absolutely. And yes, that darling little AI is they're only as good as what is on the internet, and they're only as good. You have to ask the right questions, and sometimes that is very hard. Very, very hard. We will have a look at what the book says after the tea, shall we? After the tea, we'll see what the book has to say. I'll leave that out, so we do that. Remind me to do that. Fabulous. You've been sending me messages, Howard. I can see a whole lot of messages there. All right, the tea. The tea is what we're here for. the best teas, the best teas are black teas, white teas, green teas, and oolongs. To read the leaves, they're the best teas. White teas you have to be careful with because some white teas have very big leaves, so you might need to cut them a wee bit. But mine's a blend of oolong and a black tea. More oolong than black because I find black too bold. That's a good word, bold for my body. And so I balance it out with the oolong. All right, shall we turn the camera down? And oops, there it is. There's the tea. Once I finish fiddling, it'll focus up on it. Yes, I'm tired. I had some lovely friends, some beautiful friends of ours come visit yesterday, and my husband and I made a little wee high tea. So it just reminded me seeing the biscuits, and but oh my, the wife part of the duo she is so lovely, but my goodness, she's an energy vampire. I'm feeling shattered today. All right, let's pour the tea in. Look at the steam coming up. Look at the leaves dancing. Just love how the leaves dance. There are some bubbles there, so that means angels are close by. We have quite a few leaves around the top, which means there are visitors. We're going to have visitors, whether that is from the seen or the unseen. They will come through. A very happy cup. It's dancing away. Now, when you're doing this, you pop your spoon in, you turn it once clockwise, and then we just leave it to steep. That's all we have to do. Now, this tea will need to steep for about at least 5 minutes. So we will do a wonderful little meditation while we're watching it steep. And hello, Daphne. Wonderful to see you. Welcome, welcome. So beautiful. I will pop my follow card up there because I only need 4 more people till I've got 1,000 followers. I'm so excited. All right, the tea. Welcome all my, now 3. Thank you, Daphne. Thank you so much. Bless you. Welcome all you beautiful souls to this beautiful cup of tea. And, as we gather together with our tea, just allow yourself to settle into this moment. Maybe you have your own tea and it's starting to steep, but our beautiful community cup is steeping there away. You can see the leaves are starting to open. The water's becoming infused with their essence, and the fragrance is beginning to rise up. I wish you could smell it. It's beautiful. And you don't rush this process. So for the few moments that it's going to do its beautiful steeping, let us simply be here together. Oh, thank you, soul. You're a treasure. So if you have a cup, bring your hands to the cup. If you've just poured the water, be careful that it's not too hot. Otherwise, you can just put it around it and still feel that warmth. And just feel it in your hands and your palms, and then just take a slow breath in and slowly breathe out again. Just breathe in stillness. And breathe out the busyness of the day. One more beautiful breath. Just allow yourself to become a little bit more peaceful and relaxed, calm. And if it feels comfortable, close your eyes. And just imagine yourself standing beneath a vast night sky. You're in the desert, and the world around you is so still and quiet. The sand stretches endlessly beneath the moonlight. It's silver, it's glowing, it's magical. And above you, the stars just seem impossibly close. Thousands upon thousands of tiny lights are just shimmering across the darkness. And you begin to walk slowly across the sand. There's no path to follow. The moon is your guide. And with every step, you feel yourself leaving the outside world behind. The noise, the expectations, the things you have been carrying, all becoming quieter. And you walk until in the distance you notice something unexpected. A soft glow. Cluster of palm trees, and beneath them an oasis. Water glistens beneath the moon. The palms sway gently in the night breeze. Small flowers grow along the water's edge. Lanterns flicker between the trees. And you've found a place of nourishment in the middle of the vastness. And you sit beside the water. Your tea is beside you, still steeping. And listen to the silence. Maybe you can hear movement of water. Maybe the rustling of palm leaves. Perhaps it's just your breath you can hear. And you notice something quite beautiful, that the oasis does not ask the desert to become different. It just simply exists within it. A place of life, a place of rest, a place of receiving. And you place your hands upon your heart. You take a slow, deep breath in. And you allow yourself to remember. You don't need to be constantly giving. You're allowed to be replenished. You're allowed to rest. You're allowed to receive. And set an intention now for today in the leaves. Today, I think my intention is that I will open myself to receiving as willingly as I give. Add your intention to the cup as well. What is your intention? And when you've found it, let those words just settle into those beautiful places within you. And imagine the oasis offering you whatever your heart needs. Maybe it's peace. Perhaps you need reassurance, courage, maybe just simply a place to rest for a little while. You don't need to decide. You just simply receive. Now our tea is finished steeping. The fragrance is still rising up towards you, or to me. The moonlight dances upon the surface of the water, and you realize you are ready. So bring your cup, if you have one, into your hands, or just imagine you have one in your hands. Take one final breath before we begin. And when you are ready, let's take our first sip. Feel the warmth enter your body. Let yourself arrive completely. There's nowhere else you need to be, just for this moment. Take your second sip and just imagine yourself beside the oasis, allowing its peaceful energy to surround you. You don't have to give anything back. Just for this moment, simply receive. Receive the warmth. Receive the stillness. Receive the love. Just allow yourself to receive. Take another beautiful sip and look at the water of the oasis. It gives life simply by being there. And ask yourself today, what would nourish you today? And again, don't search for the answer, just simply listen. What would nourish you today? And just honor what your heart needs. Take another sip and just look up at the endless night sky. The stars have been shining long before you arrived, and they'll continue shining long after this moment passes. And you don't need to know everything. You don't need to see the whole journey. Just need to trust that next step and your intuition. Honor and trust your intuition. Trust. It's a big word. Trust what is unfolding for you. Take another mindful sip and just bring to mind one small blessing. Something simple. Something easily overlooked. Maybe it's just this cup of tea. Maybe it's a person you love. A peaceful moment. A breath. Just let gratitude fill your heart. Just be thankful for everything that nourishes your heart, that nourishes you. Now take your final sip, nice and slowly, and imagine the oasis becoming a soft golden light within your heart. You carry it with you. The desert may still be vast. The path may still be unknown. But you are no longer searching for somewhere to be nourished. You've discovered the oasis within yourself. If you have a cup of tea, just rest it down again. Place both hands over your heart and take one beautiful, long, slow breath in. And breathe out. And together, let's offer this blessing. Just say with me, may I receive as freely as I give. May I rest without guilt. May I trust that nourishment finds me. May my heart remain open to unexpected blessings. May I carry the peace of this oasis wherever I go. Let's just stay here for a few moments. Listen to your breath. Feel your heartbeat. Notice the warmth within you. And when you're ready, open your eyes. The desert remains behind you, but the oasis comes with you, lives in your heart. And whenever you feel that life has become too loud, too busy, or too demanding, you can return here. You can sit beside that quiet water. You can breathe beneath the stars. You can make yourself a cup of tea. And remember, you are allowed to receive. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to be nourished. Yes, Randy, but Daphne has followed me today. So now I only have 3 to go. All right, my lovelies. Let's see what magicalness it's. Oh, beautiful. Thank you, Ollie. I only have 2 to go now. I didn't think I was going to get it before my birthday, but I think I might. All right, so we just swirl the cup around and we just turn it 3 times. Once, twice, 3 times a lady. And then what we do is, I always use a paper towel, but you don't have to. But there's so much I can get wet here. Pop your saucer over the cup and turn it over. And then we just leave that for about 30 seconds. In those 30 seconds, I'm going to take my cardi off because, oh my goodness, it is hot in here. I think we're I didn't say it out loud, but it's been very warm the last few days. So maybe we're stepping out of winter soon, but well, we are stepping out of it soon. But wonderful. All right, let's see. Oh my goodness, they're spread far and wide today. Far and wide today. Oh, I love that, Randy. Oh, Kitty comes first, really. Kitty comes first. Yes, that was the meaning of 3. Now 3 up there. Yeah. You can see lobsters, can you? Can you, Randy? Oh, excuse me. I remember last week I said the leaves was so amazing last week that I felt I needed to write a story about them, and I did write a story about them. So we've got lobsters. Let's write these down or I'll forget. Lobsters. Galloping horse. Yeah, I saw that one. I love that. I love that, Robin. Feeding your cat whipped cream. The bucking bronco again. Cool. I made scones yesterday. It's the first time I've been able to stand that long to make something in the kitchen. I was so proud of myself. And for our guests, and we had beautiful high tea with scones and cream and jam. Yum. Lovely little sandwiches, cucumber sandwiches. Two flying bats. 2 flying bats. Howard, can you see the sun shining? Oh, I love that one. Oh, the symbolism of that one is beautiful, Randy. Very ancientness coming out of that. Toes curled. There you go. Howard and Petter, you're both seeing the lamp. I like that. But Howard is of an eternal flame. I like the dragon head and the genie lamp. That looks pretty cool. We had a dragon head last week too, I think. Did we not? A genie lamp. What beautiful whispers are going to come from the genie lamp. And do you think it's like a clay, one of those sort of clay oil lamps, Howard? Amazing, yeah. See, synchronicities again. So clearly that has something beautiful to say to you, Howard. You're definitely in sync. Definitely in sync. All right, I've written clay, but if you want to change that, you can let me know. Oh, you think brass for your one, Peta, or for Howard's one? Brass. I like that. It makes it more temple-like. Yours. Cool. Brass. Yes, yeah, that type of one. That's what I thought, Howard. Then we had a bat, excuse me, with a large wingspan. Next to an eagle, okay. Next to an eagle. Whose wings are, next to an eagle, whose wings are spread like a crest symbol. Family coming in. A moose with a bat above its head. A moose with a bat above its head. A perched bird. Perched bird with a long beak. Oh, excuse me. At the rim. Hello, Leslie. Lovely to see you. Someone taming a dragon. Ooh. Isn't there a movie like that somewhere? I'm sure I used to watch it with my grandson when he was little. You wanted to see a hippogriff. Ooh. So the whole thing is shaped to look like a so I do have it right, what I said. What have I written down? I had bat with large wingspan next to an eagle whose wings are spread like a crest symbol. I think we've got that right. Tell me if you want me to write it a bit differently so I know what we're actually getting. Good. Perfect. Yeah, I like that. I like that symbolism. That'll be really cool. The symbolism coming through will be great. Oh, we've got 900 hearts. Maybe we need to get them to 1,000 too. I love those hearts. That's so cool. All right, shall I turn it around a wee bit? Let's turn it around and hold it this way a wee bit. Did we have a camel? Because round here, I'm sure I can see a camel. I don't think we had a camel, did we? I can't see that I've written a camel. Camel with a pack on its back, I do believe. So a squiggly serpent with a bright eye. Okay, you see the camel? Yep, so a squiggly serpent. Squiggly serpent with a bright eye. Bright eye. And a dragon with a bright eye and his mouth open. Nourishment. And you see the camel. That's all right. I can still put that down, Randy. A slug. Yay! We're at 1,400 now, just over 1,400 hearts. Woohoo! Hey, Elisa. Lovely to see you. Welcome. Oh, beautiful. I love that. So beautiful. That is beautiful. You must be an artist. Why did I know you might see something like that, Howard? Love that. Beautiful. I like that. You see the tent? Can't say I can see the tent. Interesting. I love it when you see things that I can't see. Beautiful. You want to see from a slightly... No, there's not much more to see around there, I don't think. Maybe. Yeah, I was looking at that and I was wondering if it was like a something like that. I like that. Right, I think we are getting close to the enough. Ella, I see a man kneeling down next to a tree. Cool. Man and kneeling next to a tree. To my left or your left? Yes. So beautiful, eh? All right. Wonderful. Let's just, I won't have the, I think the carrots, without being sauteed, I like that they're heirloom carrots. We'll put that down. Fabulous, fabulous. Let's come back to me, upside down for just a minute. I always steam that. Oh, you can see how hot I am. Oh, it is. Oh, I didn't. That's why, because I didn't turn all the blimmin' heater off. It's still going. It's still going. All right, let's shift a lot of this. Get my book sorted so we can see what's going on in the leaves. See what's going on in the leaves. Shift that back over there. Oh, bring these books, this book here. Wonderful, wonderful. You didn't mean sauteed, just simmered. Yeah, I like having them steamed with a bit of honey on them. Beautiful carrots. Oh. Hot, 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 hot. All right, let's start with, yes, yummy. Let's start with, what do we have for lobsters? We had lobsters. It's way up there. Someone saw lobsters. Lobsters are, I think we had lobsters last week too. They are, oh, don't you do that over there, Peter? Yes, honeyed carrots. Oh, it's the only way to have carrots. It's the only way. Put them in a steaming basket, and then when they're finished steaming, put some honey over them. Oh, beautiful. Ah, did he? Yes. Yes, so maybe it's just a typical New Zealand thing then. Fabulous. Excuse me. Lobsters are resilience, protection, emotional strength. Do that, Howard. Do that. Fabulous. You need some lovely Manuka honey too. But any honey's fine. And lobsters, they have the courage to grow beyond their outer shell, don't they? Oh, Sol, interesting. Maple syrup. Haven't tried that one. My husband doesn't like maple syrup particularly, but maple syrup and pancakes. I used to do that all the time with my grandson when they used to live over here, and I haven't had a pancake since he left, I don't think, or maybe once. So yeah, they have that amazing courage to grow beyond their outer shell, and that is a perfect thing for, the transformation. It requires vulnerability, and when it's time to outgrow something, we can't carry the old armor into the new chapter. And that is, the lobsters are a beautiful symbol that just encourage us to trust that shedding process, rather than clinging to what was safe for us, and that made us feel safe. And we need to have the courage to let that go, because that new armor is again going to make us feel safe. Lobsters carry a message of persistence, even when the progress seems sideways, because lobsters move sideways, or indirect in our case, we're still moving forward. It's just because you're going sideways, it's still movement. So your path doesn't have to look conventional to be meaningful. There's a beautiful strength in just continually taking one determined step at a time. Yeah. I know, when we were in Canada, the maple syrup there was to die for. It was so amazing. Oh, yum, Peter. Yum, yum, yum. Yes, yeah. Yes, Randy, constantly shedding. Yeah, so you have to let go and embrace that new armor to and that new armor will make you feel safe. You must be a lobster soul. You shedding lots, are you, or you're moving sideways? Yes, Howard. She is. She is. Then we had a galloping horse. Galloping horses, they bring movement, freedom, vitality, momentum. And maybe with us, we were talking with Ollie before about the energy. Maybe there has been a gathering sort of energy that is finally ready to move forward. And the horse, I think, the galloping horse, this just encourages us to trust our instincts. Allow enthusiasm and joy just to carry you, rather than allowing fear to hold the reins. Definitely. There's a joyful quality with this symbol. And, progress doesn't always have to feel like hard work. Sometimes the soul just knows exactly where it wants to go. So let yourself feel that wind of possibility, and sometimes our soul knows exactly where it wants to go. So let yourself feel that, just remember that you're allowed to enjoy the journey. You don't have to endure it. This human journey is beautiful. It's tough at times, but enjoy it. Enjoy it. Definitely. Well, we've got to the important part too of what the leaves had for us too. So we're working through the leaves at the moment, Daphne. Rock lobster. Yes, Howard. I was going to say it, but I thought maybe I just need to let you say it if you wanted to. It is our dear friend Howard's birthday. Yes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Howard. Happy birthday to you. So yes, Peter, for us it was yesterday, but for him it's today. Fabulous. Then we had the bucking bronco, and oh, I don't know why I didn't turn all the heater off. I need water. The yes, there's lots of birthdays, isn't there, in August? It's amazing. The bucking bronco, it's wild energy, but it's also independence, and it's also about refusing to be controlled by circumstances that no longer fit. You know, like we get rid of bucking bronco. Yeah, Randy, is it saying the same thing as last time? Am I getting the same thing as last time? I'm always curious as to whether I say the same thing or whether the energy of it at the time is different. So yeah. Yes, isn't it, Peter? Isn't it? There's a powerful part in you, maybe just one of you here, maybe all of us, that's demanding freedom. Freedom. Yes, please. And don't suppress that energy, that freedom energy. Work with it. Learn to work with it. Yes, freedom. You know, our passions can become a magnificent force when they're guided by wisdom. And that symbol, that bucking bronco, is fabulous. It encourages us to reclaim parts of ourselves that, you know, have been silenced by expectations, you know, and responsibilities, and fear often comes into it. So we don't have to tame our spirit, though, into something smaller. It's freedom, you know. You just learn how to ride your own power, your beautiful power. I love that, Daphne. Freedom. Yes, absolutely. Then we had 2 flying bats. 2 is when you have more than one thing, it heightens that message, doubles it sometimes depending on the message. But I think in this one it is actually heightening our intuition, like the card we had before, because bats are all about intuition, and I think that's what this bat symbol is showing us. You know, bats are about transformation. Bats are also about navigating, you know, unseen sort of territory, but they do it with trust. And, you know, maybe you're not moving through change alone. You know, we always have someone walking beside us. We're never alone. But we just have to have the eyes to see it, the intuition to see it, the space to feel it and see it. So, yeah. I think there's in the 2, there's a companionship too. And I think that leads to spiritual guidance. Or it could be a mirrored journey occurring alongside your own at the moment, which is that just popped into my head. Isn't that interesting? You know, we think we're all on one path, but maybe there's another little mirror one just walking alongside you until you're ready to see that one. Maybe. Bats, they remind us that darkness, you know, it's not necessarily danger. You know, sometimes it just means that our beautiful human eyes can't see what our intuition already knows yet. So again, with the intuition, trust those subtle feelings, those dreams, those synchronicities, and those beautiful inner nudges that just arrive without explanation. I did it about last week. Last week's one's Howard. So I wrote a story about the leaves, the symbols in last week's teacup. Yeah, it was fun to do. Yeah, it was fun to do. You love my stories. I'll have to write one about this one too, because I love writing. I just love writing. Yeah. I can read it if you want to later. If I can find it, I can read it. Then we had a woman giving herself a hug. Oh, beautiful. And that's self-love. Absolutely. It's like what we do in our face yoga. It's self-love. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Howard. Thank you. It's also emotional healing, compassion, coming home to yourself, just, you know, hugging yourself. Just do it. Just do it now. Hug yourself. Just feel how different you feel after that hug. Just sit there peacefully. If you can, just sit peacefully and embrace yourself. It's just beautiful. And that you know, that just proves that there's nothing you need in this particular moment. Nothing. Oh, beautiful, Alicia. Lovely to see you. Welcome. You love, everybody's doing lovely typos. I love that. You love hugging yourself. Or you live to hug yourself. Why not? You know, we are our own safe place. We really are. So offer yourself that tenderness that you readily give to others. You don't have to wait for someone else to hug you, to reassure you before you can feel worthy of love, comfort, or peacefulness, gentleness. You know, your relationship with yourself is becoming a really big, important part of your next chapter. Write that one down. Your relationship with yourself is becoming an important part of your next chapter. You hug yourself to live. I love it. Then we had the dragon. Really need to work on that one, I think, a bit more. The dragon, anyway, let's move on to the dragon. The dragon represents immense power. And the lamp is about wishes or possibilities, manifestation, absolutely manifestation. Beautiful, Randy, absolutely perfect. Yes, write that one down. Just sit there and think about that one. Yeah. It's again, that receiving again, that receiving. I think something, excuse me, I think something very powerful is within us. I don't know that it's in us. I think there's something very powerful within one of us here. Maybe more than one. I don't know that it involves us, though. Something very powerful is really beginning to recognize its own ability to create change. But the symbol, that image, it carries discernment. Not every wish needs to be chased. And always ask whether your desire genuinely serves your soul. Absolutely. Always ask. Your creative power becomes strongest with intention and wisdom and an aligned heart, and a door is opening. But even though the door is opening, you've been asked to, or been encouraged, not asked, just been nudged and encouraged to choose consciously what you invite through it with you. So that door is opening for you, but you need to think about what you are bringing with you through that door. Interesting. And then we had the pot with the eternal flame, and that's community. I think sacred community. Yeah, those last two have been very powerful, haven't they, Peter? The beautiful, humble sort of clay pot, that to me represents your physical self. And then the eternal flame, it is representing spirit, hope, devotion, maybe your inner light as well, that's burning so strongly it can't be extinguished. And despite everything that life has asked of you, something essential within you remains glowing. It does. And the flame is not demanding that you burn brightly every single moment of the day. It just simply asks to be protected so that it can continue to burn. So honor your energy, nurture that inner flame, and just remember that light is still light. Beautiful. Then we had the bat beside an eagle. Was that right? I think bat beside an eagle. And those two together, because we had the bats earlier, didn't we? Those two together, again, the bat is the intuition, but the eagle is the higher vision. And so one of them is navigating the bat through darkness, and then the other is seeing from great heights. So together, they encourage us to combine our inner knowing with a broader perspective. So don't rely solely on what is immediately visible, but don't ignore practical wisdom either. But your intuition can tell you where to look, while your higher perspective helps you understand what you are seeing. And so there's a very powerful invitation to trust both the mystery and the wisdom that you gain through experience. So, our human lives, we experience lots of things, some good, some not so good, but we still gain wisdom from it all. And then we had the moose with a bat over its head. The moose is dignity, strength, very grounded strength, and authority. And the bat above, bats again. Everybody saw bats. Bats again. So amazing it's going with that card in here, the intuition, the bats. So yes, it's again talking about that intuitive awareness, and the combination of the two of them is that our earthly self and spiritual self are learning to work together. And so remain grounded. Make sure you do some good grounding things for yourself while you're receiving that subtle guidance as well. And you don't have to choose between practicality and spirituality. You know, your strength, it becomes more complete when your feet remain firmly planted. But also while your awareness reaches way above the obvious. And that's beautiful. Perfect. Yes, it'll be fascinating, won't it? I love it. And then we had the long-beaked bird at the rim, and perching at the rim is that definitely with the bird is that a message of some sort is very close to arriving, or maybe becoming clearer too. Its long beak is about precision. So that's knowing where to look and what to seek. And because it's perched rather than flying, patience is important, definitely. So watch carefully. You know, something may reveal itself when you stop searching so hard. And maybe the answer is very close, and just waiting for the right moment to become unmistakable. Then we had the person taming a dragon. I think that's mastery over powerful emotions and instincts, powerful fears too, or creative energy. And the dragon has not been destroyed, it's been tamed, it's been understood, it's been guided. And that's an important distinction. So you're learning that your strongest qualities don't need to be suppressed. They just need direction, courage, passion, intuition, determination. All those things can become allies when you learn to work with them rather than against them. Then the one thing I put down for me was the camel with a pack. Camels are endurance, they're patience, they're resourceful. They have the ability to cross difficult terrain, but still carrying what is necessary as well. So I think this one is look at this one as a question. What are you carrying? And what are you carrying that you don't need anymore? So just think about that. And since I saw that one, I need to think about that. What am I carrying that I don't need anymore? And, you know, with those mirrors too, not every burden, we don't have to carry every burden into the next chapter. And if we can learn not to do that, then that mirrored journey might become clearer. But keep the wisdom, absolutely. Release the unnecessary weight and just trust that you have more inner resources than you realize. Absolutely. Then we had the serpent with a bright eye and the dragon with the bright eye and the open mouth. So serpents, first let's go to the serpents. The serpents are transformation, healing, renewal, ancient wisdom. Its bright eye is about awareness and perception, and something within you is becoming more conscious. Maybe you're looking at an old situation differently now, or recognizing a truth that was previously hidden, possibly. And then the serpent is about transformation, and knowing that it often begins with simply seeing clearly. So once awareness arrives, change becomes possible. And then the dragon is that awakened power that we had before, an expression, and its open mouth is, there's a truth wanting to be spoken, a creative force that wants to emerge, or a protective voice that needs to be heard. And again, the bright eye is, be conscious. It's saying be conscious of your power. Speak from your wisdom rather than reaction. Your voice can be really strong, but it doesn't have to be harsh. Wonderful. The slug is patience, perseverance, persistence, sensitivity, all those things, and slow but meaningful progress. And this one is, we've had snails and slugs before. It's about, speed is not the same as advancement. So your journey may be taking on its own rhythm. And there's no shame in that. Your journey is not the same as anyone else around you. So it doesn't matter whether it's going slow or fast. Just take it on at your own rhythm and just be grateful for that. And just what matters is that you continue moving in the direction of your heart, not someone else's heart. And then we have a powerful angel. Who is that? Powerful angel flying over a flaming flower. Magnificent image, isn't it? Of divine protection, spiritual guidance, transformation, sacred energy. The powerful angel suggests that something beautifully precious within you is being watched over. The flower, that's passion, that's beauty, that's creativity, and the transformation of intense energy into something life-giving. And together they speak of a powerful spiritual force, just helping you to turn experiences into wisdom and beauty. Can't you see me anymore? Can you not see me anymore? Can you hear me still? You're okay now? So I've come back. I've come back. Oh yeah, okay, my technology. See, technology. It's I can see it says good now. Doesn't say excellent, it says good. It says good. Amazing, isn't it? Amazing. So you can all hear me and see me again now. It's interesting because our screen doesn't show us fuzzy or frozen or anything like that. It's fascinating. Then we had the flying saucer about to take off, and that's expansion. It's new horizons. It's unconventional opportunities. But I think the biggest thing it is it's helping you to prepare to leave familiar territory. So something is approaching, a point of departure. So not necessarily a physical departure. Maybe there's something that you need to let go of, that you don't take through that doorway. And you know, there you can look at it from from lots of different perspectives, but that I think take it as one that takes you beyond your usual way of seeing yourself or your circumstances. Excuse me. Don't fear the unfamiliar just because it's unfamiliar. It can offer such beautiful things, really can. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, Michelle. Thank you. Then we had the lovely, cozy little tent. Tents are sanctuary. They definitely are. Friendship, simplicity, but they also offer a feeling safe. The feeling safe enough to rest while life continues all around you. And the green pastures looking out, I can just see it, sitting under a beautiful willow tree and looking out at the green pastures. That's just, maybe you're ready for a different perspective. Perhaps one that really does take you beyond your usual way of seeing yourself or your circumstances. So don't fear anything. Together these are beautiful, beautiful reminders that we don't have to choose between adventure and sanctuary. We can explore the world like the saucer. That's unfamiliar. We can explore the world, but we can still do that by maintaining a place within ourselves where our peace is held. Definitely. Oh, bless you, Randy. Thank you so much for that. You're such a treasure. Then we had, I think, is this the last one? We had the person, oh no, we've still got a few more that I haven't done. The person playing golf. Golf is patience, absolutely. It's concentration. There's strategy there. And I think with golf, it's about accepting that things can't be rushed. So each shot requires assessment, intention, and then release. So with this symbol for us, I think it focuses on the next move rather than obsessing over the final destination. Sometimes progress comes from just knowing when to act and when to let things unfold. And then we had the goat. The goat represents determination, ambition, being up on the roof. Mind you, a lot of goats go on the roof. Climbing toward difficult heights from our point of view. With the pyramid, I think the pyramid adds that symbolism of ancient wisdom and achievement and spiritual structure and long-term purpose. Yep. Oh, beautiful, Michelle. Together that we're capable of reaching amazing heights, amazing places that maybe felt inaccessible before. So keep climbing, but just remember that the higher you go, the more important it becomes to remain grounded in your values. Then we had the man beside a tree kneeling down, and that is humility, it's reflection, it's reverence, a reverence for nature, and reconnecting with our roots. Kneeling is also about surrender, and that's not weakness, it's the willingness to listen. And the tree represents stability, ancestry, growth, wisdom. So I think this is telling us to pause pause beside those things that are enduring, and just allow yourself to learn from things that grow slowly. We're creatures of wanting the there, now. I want it now. And we need to master that stillness, that slowness. And then we had the heirloom carrots, their nourishment, even more nourishment when they've got honey on them. Hidden growth, because they grow beneath the earth. Ancestral wisdom, and rewards that develop beneath the surface. And much of development happens where we can't see it. And so this symbol is encouraging us to know that there's something valuable in our life. It may be growing beneath the surface, just quietly. So trust what it's developing, even before there's a visible evidence of the harvest. I have a feeling I missed one. Maybe I didn't. I think I've got everyone. Thought I had something. I'll have to look back. I'm sure there's one I've missed. But anyway, together I think all of these beautiful leaves, it's power. It's power in this, definitely. No, I think we did the angel one. Yeah, we did the angel one. I think there's lots of us that has got change going on within you, and that's not necessarily dramatic, that everyone else will notice, but just an initial little shift in the way you understand your own strength, that power. You're starting to realize that strength in you that's there, but it's there, but it doesn't mean carrying everything alone. You need to have people beside you, and it doesn't mean never needing to rest either, never needing to feel uncertain. Yeah, maybe better, or knowing what comes next. True strength, true beautiful strength is knowing when to relax. It's knowing when to listen. It's knowing when to say, right, this is enough for me, for now, not forever, just for now. And those next chapters that are coming through, they're asking us to become more compassionate towards ourselves. There's parts of us that have spent a long time trying to be brave, trying to be capable, trying to be useful and strong. But you deserve tenderness as well. So you're allowed to comfort yourself. Just give yourself that big hug. And you don't have to justify that. Just do it. Just do it. And you're allowed to rest without proving that you have earned it. And that's part of that receiving, is knowing how to rest. I think something very powerful is awakening. Maybe it's your intuition, like Peter said. Her intuition is becoming clearer. Maybe it's your creative energy is becoming more confident. Maybe your ability to recognize what belongs in your life and let go of everything else, and acknowledging and realizing what no longer needs to be there. That's strengthening. We're beginning to see that we don't have to fight every single battle. Some things, they just simply need to be released. Other things need to be embraced wholeheartedly. I also think there is mastery. Mastery is really showing up, and don't suppress that. They're powerful emotions, absolutely, and passionate dreams. I've had weird dreams. I don't know that they're passionate. Definitely powerful emotions, fierce instincts, an enormous capacity to love. And none of these qualities need to be made smaller. Embrace them. They just use your heart, your beautiful, wise heart, to guide them. And when your passion is joined with discernment, it becomes purpose. And when your sensitivity, your beautiful, sensitive soul, is joined with courage, it becomes intuition. And when your strength is joined with compassion, it becomes leadership. Ooh, lovely, Alicia, lovely. I like that. I've got an obsidian sword about to arrive. I thought that would be a very nice one to have. I think things are definitely moving, definitely preparing to move. There is gathered energy. I can really feel that gathered energy is starting to approach a threshold. And maybe soon we will feel an urge to explore something new, create something different, change direction. Don't be afraid of that. Or just simply see your life through a completely different lens. But don't dismiss the impulse merely because you can't explain it logically, because we don't need the whole map. We only need that little lantern that shines enough light for our next step. And beneath the whole leaves, I think the biggest thing that sticks out is protect your inner flame. Not everything deserves access to your energy. Not everything requires your yes. Learn to say no. Not every problem needs your attention. Delegate. And there's wisdom in that, in choosing where you place your precious life force. Create a sanctuary around yourself. Spend time with people that make your spirit feel spacious. Rituals. I love rituals. Find rituals that really soothe you. Make a cup of tea. Just sit and do nothing. Listen to music. Look at the sky. Look at the moon tonight, or the eclipse tonight. Put your hands down on the earth and just remember that you are part of something so much larger, so much bigger than all those worries of one single day. And beautiful. I'm so glad something speaks to someone, and when that next opportunity arrives, meet it with curiosity. We have more wisdom than you think, more resilience than you remember, more creativity than you've yet expressed as well. And support. You have so much support around you, so much more than your eyes can see. And I think one final thing the leaves have is we don't have to become fearless to move forward. We only have to trust ourselves enough to take that next loving step. Your inner fire is still burning. Your wings are beginning to open, and somewhere just beyond what you can currently see is a new, amazing horizon waiting for you. That, my dear friends, is what the leaves had for us today. Well, thank you, because it was everything you saw. I saw one thing. Well, I only wrote down one thing I saw, but it's your cup. And I hope something in there resonated with you. Maybe it was just one symbol. Maybe it was a symbol you saw. Maybe it was the message of the whole. So it's a beautiful, beautiful way of getting messages. I love it. It was a gorgeous cup. There was lots going on in it. I loved how they weren't clumped today. They were beautifully, this camera, they were beautifully separated out today. They really were. It was lovely. All right, my lovelies. How long have we been going? Oh, nearly 2 hours. Goodness, these cups are getting bigger and bigger, aren't they? Getting bigger and bigger. Oh, excuse me. I need some more water. Oh, we just got over the 2,000 hearts. Fabulous. And yes, if you're new watching this and new, then I would love you to follow me. I only have a few more to get to 1,000, so I'm so excited about that. The card was hear the whispers of your intuition. Yeah, it might be it's definitely going to be a restful afternoon, I think. Yes, Peter. Lovely to see you. So glad you came. Bye. My pleasure. My pleasure. My pleasure. And this is what we will be doing next. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow for another power-packed session. Tomorrow. And tomorrow we are looking at the Scheelite crystal, and let's see a Cuba, which is Mei Chang in an easier way to say it, essential oil. So that is a beautiful, beautiful combination together, and I look forward to sharing that with you tomorrow. My pleasure, Howard. My pleasure. Wonderful. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Thank you. No, Alicia, I haven't. I get his emails, and I think I got one. Yes, I did get one the other day. But he's just doing. He's not a teacher on here anymore. He still has his personal profile, but he's not a teacher here anymore. And he does his own thing by that the other platform that starts with a Z. And so yeah, you can search for him and you'll find him and doing that, and you can join those. I haven't been to any of those recently either, because with the time differences, once we go back into daylight saving, I think it will be a bit later. It's a bit later than, well, an hour later, which just makes it easier to do. Yeah. Yes, but you can. He is there. I don't know that he's added anything there lately either. I haven't had any notifications. Maybe he does. Maybe he puts. No, I don't think he puts the ones that he does on Zoom, because you have to make a donation to go to those, and it's not much. But yeah, so I'm pretty sure he doesn't put them up on the tube. So. You'd be able to contact him through there to get his email and to see what the groups he's offering. They're fabulous. The ones he does on Zoom, they're really, 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 really good, really good. But as I said today, since we've changed times, it's just a bit early. I'm usually up, but I'm usually just, getting the shower, getting all ready for the day and all that. So, yeah. As my son said, he said, well, just do it. And he said, just stay in bed and do it. He said, you don't have to have your camera on. I thought, yeah, I could do that too, couldn't I? I could do that too. But it's usually a couple of hours, so then I would be way behind in my day. Not that I should worry about that either. I've got nothing much to do, so yeah. All right, my lovelies. I will see you again tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me today. Yes, yeah. Won't it just? Won't it just? Yes, spring is just around the corner. It's fabulous. Well, love to you all and blessings to you all, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.